Let's see. All right, we got another InternetAjay video. This one is called the continuous downfall of LovelyPeaches from poop to prison. Wow, now that's a compelling title, my brother.
Of chlamydia, which is my favorite STD.
Okay, great.
One of my favorite STDs, at least.
Why?
I have a goal of getting. AIDS. That's one of my goals in life. And when I catch AIDS, y'all gonna have to catch me. Y'all gonna have to catch me to stop me, because I'm gonna be happy. Like y'all won't even be able to catch me, and that'll be the first
Is she kidding?
time I run in years. Y'all, I'm at the mall, social distancing my ass. I ain't scared of no virus. Nah, 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 boo boo.
She's wearing a mask, so it's obviously not true.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
What was that?
InternetAjay here.
Ajay, why are you dressed like you just got a subscription to the Dollar Shave Club? What is this? What is this thing? Okay. You look good, but it's just weird. Why? Are you trying to get LovelyPeaches to see you?
Subject of a recent rise and fall video on YouTube. Today, I'm going to be doing a deep dive into the case of LovelyPeaches. Sadly, I won't be discussing the edible juicy fruit, but rather the concerning social media star. She
sounds like you're hitting on her.
Rose to popularity in 2017 by doing what most normal teens.
Is that Nicki Minaj?
Fruit, but rather the concerning social media star. She rose to popularity.
It looks like Nicki. Is that Nicki? Is this Nicki Minaj? Like, that's not LovelyPeaches. Is this not Nicki Minaj? Why?
Popularity in 2017 by doing what most normal teenagers do and ate menstrual blood, consumed feces, and flashed people.
That last one is actually pretty normal for young people.
In 20, I won't be 17 by doing what most normal teenagers do and ate
the last one's probably true.
Menstrual blood, consumed feces, and flashed people. Peaches' content was often used for reaction videos, which allowed her to amass a cult-like following. One of her songs, Burning and Itching, even went viral on TikTok. Beyond Scut, she was also called out for allegedly abusing her daughter Cora. And most recently, she was arrested for claiming to have thrown her dog out of a window.
She flashed an underage girl? That's terrible.
Now, while many people are entertained by her antics, others are seriously worried about her mental health. This is the continuous downfall of LovelyPeaches. Before I get into it, I just want to thank today's sponsor, Gemstone Legends.
How did you get a sponsor on this video about LovelyPeaches, but not on the Charlie D'Amelio one?
Gemstone Legends is a fantasy puzzle RPG game based on match 3 fighting mechanics. You can match gems both in lines as well as diagonally. Additionally, every hero can match gems 3 times and even more with special skills. Oh, and they are unique and fully hand-drawn, by the way. There's dragons, plenty of artifacts, and hex.
Oh, why am I watching this? Okay.
Times a day whenever I feel, or combined with an RPG minute because it's a mobile game. I usually played it at the airport to kill time before my flight. The main advantage.
Where'd you go, Jay?
Is the game using my link in the description below or J. The game is available on both iOS package. It includes morale. Do not miss your chance. Now back to the video.
Wow.
LovelyPeaches' real name is Brittany Johnson. Her story is an unfortunate one, as it's believed her mother died when she was just 15 years old.
Sorry, what am I missing?
Name is Brittany Johnson. Her story is an unfortunate one, as it's believed her mother died when she was just 15 years old.
That's terrible.
She also ran away from home multiple times. Turning to social media as an outlet in 2016, Johnson posted some, questionable content. She consumed menstrual blood, drank urine, and ate poop. In fact, her palate was so sophisticated she even had her own poop preferences.
Hey, why do you eat shit?
Because it tastes very good.
Okay.
My favorite shit would be green shit. It tastes really good.
Beyond that,
green shit? I think that means you have like a stomach virus, or you ate too many Lucky Charms. I did that once. I had too many Lucky Charms once. I ate an entire box of Costco size Lucky Charms. Not the regulars. I ate an entire box of the Costco size Lucky Charms, and my poop was green. So I guess I can see why that would taste good, because it's full of Lucky Charms sugar, but most of the time, I think it just means you have like a stomach virus or something.
Just had recommendations for a good meal as well.
My advice to all the ladies out there, if you really want a good meal, when you're on your period, get
incredible
like a cup.
Yeah. And they have menstrual cups now. You put them in there instead of a tampon. So
you use the bathroom and you shit and pee at the same time. Get a cup, take that cup, go in the toilet like this, scoop it up, and drink it. It's gonna be the best thing you ever taste.
The content.
She can't be serious.
Peaches provided went viral due to how outrageous it was.
I told you stop hitting me.
Her videos were
Okay, she has to be trolling.
so bizarre, people couldn't wait to share it with their friends to see their reaction. As a result, they spread on Stan Twitter and became embedded in internet lore. As sad as it was, Peaches' unstable behavior only helped fuel her growth. I mean, she frequently had thousands of viewers tuning into her Instagram live sessions. Essentially, LovelyPeaches was a walking, talking, breathing version of Two Girls, One Cup, or just a popular version of Chris Chan.
Wow, she must be hot then. Because that was why I had that video bookmarked for a long time. You know your go-to video, you know what I mean? When you can't find anything. You know how you guys get stuck in like the revolving door on the hub where you're looking for something specific to like match your taste and you're spending like so much time finding that right video for that perfect nut. But then you have that one go-to video after you finish doing that for like, 45 minutes. You're like, you know what? I'm just going to go to my go-to, and then you boom. That was Two Girls, One Cup for me. That's what that was about my video, guys, So
Take your pick, it doesn't really matter. Eventually, Brittany Chan caught the attention of some very famous people. For example, she went on Instagram Live with singer Molly Trevejo after trying to visit her home unsolicited.
Girl, I went inside your house. I got your shirt.
Girl, no, you didn't. Stop hallucinating.
I love you so much, Malu.
You went inside my house? Don't do it again, bitch.
She then repeatedly hit herself and flashed her genitals to Malu, who was only 17 years old at the time.
Wow.
What the fuck are you smoking?
In June 2017,
fuck?
Peaches turned one of her most popular videos where she said her privates were burning and itching into a song with the same name.
CB, burning and itching, burning and itching. Itching and burning, it be burning and itching, burning and itching.
The song later spread across TikTok at the speed of herpes, which was ironically the condition she may have had.
Itching and burning, itching and burning, itching and burning.
Okay.
Stanky fishy, stanky fishy, stanky fishy. I got STDs.
Not bad.
You make my coochie itch.
This is a pretty good song.
In 2018, things went from bad to worse when Peaches was accused of abusing her daughter Cora, who she had when she was just 17 years old.
Well, I mean, she named her Korra after Korra, the Last Airbender, so that's already abusive.
It all started when Johnson outrageously claimed Cora was when she was only 5 months old.
She was already repeatedly by the age of 5 months.
Peaches then added that her biggest fear was that her daughter would have a good life.
My biggest fear in life is that my baby is going to have a good life. So that's why I want to make her suffer.
She went on to
Jesus Christ, it's got to be fake then. Oh my God. Like, there's no way any of this is true. It sounds like, I mean, it's possible that she was raped by somebody, but it sounds like that she's trolling for the attention because it's edgy. She's the ultimate edgy troll. Hey, thank you so much for the sub, brother.
Subscribed for 7 months.
Gotta remember to mute those.
say she dropped her, kicked her, and left her bleeding.
Yes, I do abuse my baby. I punch, I slip, I punch, I slap, I kick my baby. I be kicking her in the head. I literally one time dropped her on her head until she started bleeding out her mouth.
There's no way that's real.
Finally, Johnson stated that she was going to continue physically and sexually Cora.
I have sexually assaulted my baby. Like, I would literally sometimes I take my long fingernails and I put it in that hole until she started bleeding. I'll be fingering that little baby hole.
What the fuck, dude?
I've kicked her, slapped her, punched her. Honestly, there's nothing that I haven't done to her. Like, there's nothing that I haven't done. Like, yes, I do baby for y'all asking.
Yeah, maybe if this is real, then she must have she must be out of her mind.
And there's gonna be a lot more of that in the future. Like, I'm gonna keep using my baby. And for y'all who are pressed, I don't give a
The absolute depravity of her words concerned the entire community. YouTubers made videos about her that
I just feel like, listen, it's possible that this is all real, but I feel like she's saying it for attention because she told people to scoop up their shit and piss and drink it from the toilet, that she loves and wants STDs and all this stuff. So I kind of feel like she's being hyperbolic for attention. I could be wrong, but
hashtag Save Cora trended on Twitter, and there was a Change.org position with 75,000 plus signatures. As the situation intensified, Peaches kept upping the ante. For example, she wrote this in an Instagram caption. Stupid ass bitch, I wouldn't even come to your funeral. Don't ever think I love you. You was a mistake and it a disgrace at going to grow up to be a lousy piece of shit. You won't be nothing when you grow up, crackhead ass. Honestly, don't have no kind of feelings or emotions for you. The day you was born, I wanted to throw your ass away. I was hoping I could have left you at the hospital. Should have aborted your ass, la ho.
sounds like a pretty intense case of postpartum depression, all right?
Peaches then posted a video trying to sell her off.
Okay, so what would be, since I got you on a better connection now, what would be the requirements for you to buy my daughter?
Well, she has to be a virgin. Is she a virgin?
No, she's not a virgin.
Jesus Christ.
Well, how many times has she done this before?
She first lost her virginity at 4 months. I would say she had sex at least maybe about 5 times in her life.
Going even further, she revealed Cora had passed away.
So Cora Miracle is dead. I'm sorry, it's hard not to smile and be serious because I am kind of happy that I no longer have to worry about a child. I wasn't very happy or pleased with what I gave birth to. So when
Bro, this is so fucked up. Well, it sounds like she lied about this, so like it just contributes to the narrative that she's doing this for attention. But Jesus Christ,
I had her alone, I pretended like I was giving her a bath, so in case I had to talk to any police or doctors, I could say it was an accident. So you know what I'm saying. So I put her in the tub. I got some very slippery baby oil shampoo. Yeah, baby oil shampoo. It was very slippery, so I put that on my hands purposely, so at least you know it will look like an accident. So I planned it out absolutely perfectly. So I kind of rubbed it all over my hands. I grabbed her and I literally dropped her like this in the sink, and she was crying her ass off. Like, she almost busted her head wide open. She was crying. She was in a lot of pain. So I found that completely hilarious.
Concerned,
Jesus Christ, dude.
several internet sleuths found her location in Louisiana and leaked it online. Armed with this
I don't blame them for that.
information, many people then reported Johnson to the local authorities. However,
Good.
nothing really materialized from these efforts. She wasn't arrested, there weren't any mugshots, and Peaches kept being, well, the polar opposite of peachy. It wasn't until later when a group of people, including a YouTuber named Margot Indigo, discovered the deep dark truth.
Wow, it's always a bunch of white people trying to cancel a very successful black creator. Am I right, guys? Hashtag BLM, guys. Where are the black squares in your profile pictures?
It turned out Peaches only had custody of her daughter for about 1.5 months, then lost it after running away from home. Margot Indigo later explained everything in a Twitter post. By the way, Peaches does not have custody of her daughter nor ever will again. Her grandparents have custody and she is only allowed supervised visits. She has lied constantly about having Cora in her custody. Don't fall for it again, this is how she gets attention. What Margot wrote made a lot of sense considering a lot of the photos Johnson posted of her daughter on Instagram look similar to one another. On top of that, Cora never seemed to age as one would have expected. And when there were more recent photos, a relative was often seen crassly cropped out. It was obvious Johnson was just using photos from a certain time period over and over. It was evident Peaches suffered from serious mental issues and needed help. I mean,
Is that evident, or is she just trolling? I mean, maybe she did have mental issues, but
talking about harming or sexually abusing your daughter is just plain immoral.
wait, it's fucked up, even if it's a joke. But Jesus Christ.
However, there's more to the story. Before the social media fame, Johnson turned to prostitution to make ends meet, and many clients were older men. People also speculated she was sex trafficked as a kid, which explained her odd fixation on the topic.
I mean, maybe.
Now, while this provided context to her behavior, it doesn't excuse it in my opinion. But I'm just glad Cora is safe with her grandparents.
I never noticed this mole that Ajay had. This is the first time I'm noticing it. Yeah, incredible. Incredible stuff.
As a result of the whole situation, her TikTok account was deleted. Unfortunately, Johnson's
Probably a good
insane
thing.
antics provided her with a consistent fan base, which in turn only fueled her negative behavior. She loved the attention, there was no denying that. And while her mental instability was sometimes taken advantage of by others to create a public spectacle.
Is this a mole new, Ajay? I just feel like I've never seen him for my entire life.
People don't like who.
Did you create that mole? Like, holy shit, it's always been there. I've never noticed that before. Wow, incredible. That's fucking incredible, dude. Okay.
For example, the rapper Woah Vicky convinced Peaches to go to her rival Bad Baby's house and beat her up. Shockingly, she actually tried to harm Bad Baby.
Bad baby here? Does she live here?
Personally, I think this was really messed up because the situation could have ended badly.
Well, yes, thank you.
Something that I would like to talk about.
What do you think of this?
Something that's been grinding my gears.
Oh, what?
Uh-oh. Paparazzi.
I just wanted to play that again.
Fortunately, everyone was okay. Sadly, over time, Johnson's negative behavior only escalated. In January 2021, she posted a video roughly picking up her dog.
Jesus Christ.
Another time, Peaches sprayed him in the face with perfume.
Well, that's not
Johnson
nice.
then claimed she
What a cunt. The fuck?
threw her dog out the window. After being reported, the police immediately visited her residence in DeKalb County, Georgia. One of the officers informed Peaches that threatening to harm her dog wasn't funny.
Okay. Mine? Why would you make that up? For flowers.
Peaches then revealed she was diagnosed
Yeah.
with both depression and anxiety.
Have you ever been diagnosed with anything?
Just depression.
Depression, bipolar, or anything like that?
Just depression.
Just depression?
And then anxiety.
Anxiety?
Is that even like real? I mean, serious question. Are police officers allowed to ask you that question? I feel like they're not. Well, I guess they got it. I don't know.
Finally, Johnson mentioned she did everything so a label would sign her.
I mean, is there a reason you do what you do?
The label will sign me and I can live good.
So someone will sign you and you can live good? Okay. All right. I mean, like I said, I
that
don't.
makes sense. You normally do like for me, my dad and my daughter. So that's being bad.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. But some of the antics you pulled on Instagram, it's not normal.
True.
Fortunately, the poor Jack Russell Terrier was
Yeah, I mean, that kind of proves it. You know, it kind of proves it, guys.
Paparazzi.
seized by authorities. Peaches was also arrested but later released. Personally, I think Johnson is mentally ill and needs serious professional help. She initially grew to
I think that she's just on her grind, bro. She doesn't really have that many mental illnesses. I think it's a really weird habit to get into, that like if somebody does bad things, that means that they instantly have a mental illness. Because a lot of times the subtext is that like they shouldn't be held responsible to some degree for what they're doing wrong. Like I don't think that she has any like profound mental illness that would cause her to do this. I think that she saw an opportunity to try to get popular by being insane, and she took it. I think it's bad to the extent that she has gone to, like making like lying or joking about her baby getting raped and killing it. It's horrible. And then even the way she picked that dog up, I imagine that she didn't want to hurt the dog, but she thought it would be funny, so she like kind of hurt the dog. You know what I mean? She got locked into doing this stuff to a point where she started actually like abusing her dog to an extent.
Fame by doing gross stunts like consuming feces or period blood, but turned wildly unstable over time. I mean, Peaches flashed people, threatened to abuse her own child, and actually did abuse her dog. She once even hired someone to harm Charlie D'Amelio for no apparent reason. Now I can somewhat empathize with her as she claims she does everything for financial reasons. Considering she resorted to prostitution and ran away from home multiple times, it's understandable that her income from social media is important to her. Plus, she stated she's trying to get signed so she can promote her music. Notably, she has over 17,000 monthly listeners on Spotify and has released multiple songs.
Nice.
But honestly though, if you ever get to the point where you're threatening to kill your dog or your daughter, then social media is just not for you. Getting that toxic isn't worth any amount of money. No rational human being would say or do what she does. There's certain lines you don't cross, and Brittany passed them all at an Olympic pace. I genuinely
Why do you keep saying Brittany? Like, not, I thought her name was Brittany. Is it Brittany? So you're saying it's like Brittany, like as the country? What are you saying?
think she needs to stop and seek professional medical attention. The sad truth is many of her followers don't care about her and just want to see her dumpster fire of a downfall.
True. She's basically Trisha Paytas.
Hope Peaches realizes what she is doing is not okay before she gets seriously hurt or worse. However, at this point, only Johnson can help herself. There's only so much people can do, and the onus is on the person to want to change. Who knows what will happen in the future, but I wish for the best possible outcome for Johnson. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to my channel.
I'll think about it. Okay, interesting video. Thanks, Ajay. My favorite. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and another special shout out to all my Patreon and Twitch subs. If you'd like to support this channel further than you already have by just watching the video alone, go down to the links below where you can sub on my Patreon, which will allow you to get your name on this beautiful black wall. Or you can go to the Twitch page and you can actually use a free Amazon Prime sub, if you have Amazon Prime, to subscribe. Thank you very much, guys. Take care.